Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Survival Stories. Wow, my frames just dropped. they just dropped instantly when I jumped down from that sign. How's it going, guys? Are you doing fabulous today? I hope that you are, because I am. Look at me. Look at me. Look at my back. I got a shield on the back. That's right, that's right. I am playing around. I think I said this in the last episode. Oops. I'm playing around with a few new mods that are coming into the pack. One of them being Battle Gears. This is a mod that I fell in love with when I was doing that Team Acer arena map, if you saw that on the channel. I used that in that little mod pack, and it's absolutely great. Mostly because, I mean, it does look epic to have a shield, but mostly because of the fact that I get some more inventory space. So I can now have my bow, and I can have my thingy, and it's in these slots here, which is great. It unlocks unlimited possibilities. Another new mod that's added is random things. The main reason for random things is the leaf decay. Let me show you why this is so good. One thing with vanilla that I really never understood is why the leaves have to decay so freaking slow. So if I were to pick up my hatchet and do that, look at that. Oh yes. Anyway, I've also updated a lot of config files. This pack is not updated yet on the FTB launcher. I'm still working on a few more config things. Nothing major. Just want to make sure that it's stable for you guys. But one config file thing that I already had changed in the last episode was the GUI, the graphical interface of the applied energistic. This was by request from Mackie or Ivan playing on the fan server. And I think it's looking okay. I've done a few other config files, but it will all be in the changelog in the Feed the Beast launcher once it's out there. Now, updated extra utilities is also a thing that I've done, which means that we now have some new spikes. You remember the iron spikes that will kill the mobs? We now have diamond, wooden, and golden spikes. In the changelog, it says that the wooden spikes will take down the mobs to 1 or half a heart. That's what they will do. The golden ones will kill them and give you XP orbs. And the diamond ones, and these are interesting, will give you rare loot, which is perfect for the project that I want to get into today. I want to make... this is actually going to be a big cutscene episode, I think. I want to make a mob farm or a farm for us to get these, the trophies. These are from OpenBlocks, and I think they are absolutely amazing. I think a goal for this series needs to be that we collect all of them, and that's a lot of trophies. I've looked in the config files, and these are 1 in 1,000 that you'll get these, and they will only be, you can only get them from player kills. So, since the diamond spikes do act as player kills, we're going to use them. Of course, the iron spikes are as they were before, meaning that they will just kill the mob. Another addition, according to the changelog, is that the golden bags can now be dyed. And I'm not sure how. I guess it's like this. Just put ink. Yeah, look at that. A black golden bag of holding. A black golden bag of holding. Is it anything in this? Oh, yeah. Some potions. Okay, I'm going to put that here, actually. All right. So, to start off, what we need to do is to teach our ME... Actually, we need to turn on night vision. Yes. Then we need to teach our ME system how to create these spikes. So, to create these, we are going to need golden spikes. And to create the golden spikes, we're going to need magical wood. And the magical wood, you remember, we do by combining anything that's enchanted. This is important. I see a lot of confusion around this. Anything that is enchanted, not only books. Do I have anything that is enchanted? I have a looting sword, axe. Do I have any, like... I'm thinking mob loots here. Okay, I crashed, guys. I crashed. I don't know how I will edit it. Maybe I'm so pro that it won't even be visible that I crashed. Because, you know, the recording just cut when Minecraft dies. Anyway, it seems to be this ruby axe right here. So let's throw that in the garbage. Stupid ruby axe. Do we have anything else that's enchanted so I could finish my sentence? Boop. Yeah. Okay. The next thing you want to do is a bookshelf. Plop that in the middle, and then I believe it's gold ingots, is it? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. That will give you magical wood. It can also be done with, as you can see, anything that's enchanted. But it can also be done with, oh no, or using a different method. If you infuse this with the, with the liquid XP in a fluid transposer, you'll get it as well. So I think what we're gonna do is set up a recipe for this using our liquid XP, because we do have liquid XP. So let's see if we can do this. If we come down here, we're gonna need another set of these. In fact, this is a pretty bad placement to begin with. I probably want to build a station for all of these in the middle somewhere. This room is so small, by the way, guys. It's too small. I'll build this off camera somewhere here. Our fluid transposers. But basically, we'll just say, like we've done here, if you throw a bucket into this interface, dear applied energistics, you'll get a bucket of redstone, energized redstone back. So we'll do the same with this. What I'm gonna say, in fact, is let's come over here and let's remove that. I'm gonna say bookshelf equals one magical bookshelf or magical wood. Good. All right, let me set all of these recipes up. I don't want to spend ages on applied energistics today. What we're gonna do then, and this is pretty exciting, we're gonna start to build a new little lab today. You remember we have our like marble platform over in the farmlands? Well, here's the thing, guys. We're gonna do a new farmlands because that farmlands have way too much plants and stuff. So I've created a new world where we're gonna run our quarries and build a new lab. So look forward to that. We're gonna start that lab today. Basically, it's instead of our deep dark starship dome base. It's not gonna be like, it's not gonna remove the focus from our magical mods or anything. Don't you worry. But we're gonna build that lab and then we're gonna do this trophy getting farm. Anyway, let me set up the recipes and we'll see how this works out. Alright, so I got it moved over, our dear fluid station, and I also made the recipes. So here's what I did. We had the Enderium or Resonant Ender, we had the Redstone, and we had the Glowstone already. That is basically just having an export bus on a magma crucible, and that's exporting them, as you can see. And that's being, I don't know, melted down into this tank, and then shoved into this fluid transposer, and then we have the recipes. I may just as well show you this. We have the recipes down here. So for example, we say 1 tesseract frame equals to 1 tesseract frame full, if it goes in here. Yeah. And so I did the same thing here with the magical wood. I'm saying, let me take this out and I'll show you. I am saying, where is the thing? Where be thou? Where be the thing? Here. I was there. Yes, I'm saying 1 bookshelf in a processing pattern equals 1 magical wood. And then I take it over here. And basically what we're telling AE is, if you throw a bookshelf over here, it will become a magical wood. So let's try it out. I've already tried it, so I know that it works. Let's create like 10 of these. Boop. Boom. Go. Look at that. Let's put in bookshelves here. I also upgraded this to a hardened fluid transposer. And I upgraded the speed, did I? Yeah, I upgraded the speed. So it should be double the speed. Yeah, that's working beautifully. Also, what I did, I added all the spikes. So now we have diamonds, we have gold, wood, and iron. For this, we are going to use the diamond spikes. They are the ones that gives the unique player kills if we kill the mobs with them, which is what we're gonna need. Also, what I've been doing in between cutscenes, this has actually been a pretty huge freaking cutscene right here. You'll never know unless I say so, but it's like 3 days later. It's because I got sick. This episode was originally planned for Friday, yesterday, but I got sick. I wrote that on the tweeters. Terrible. But now I'm back, feeling okay. I'm still a little bit shocked. But what I did in between cutscenes, when I couldn't talk or anything, was to collect some quarried stone from Railcraft. That's right, this quarried stone, you'll find out in the world, it's white, and when you smelt it, here, let me show you. Ooh, I didn't know we could do this. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Oh, yes. Anyway, the way you get this is the quarried stone, it looks like this, and you smelt it up, and you get quarried block. And I believe this is the cobblestone you can get if you put these in a rock crusher, I think. Anyway, why am I saying this? Well, the lab... Oh dear goodness, it's nighttime. The lab that we're gonna build now, or start building, I'm gonna use this instead of marble for the floor. I like the marble thing, but I think it's a little bit too much details to it. Let's head over to the new place I created, the new origin. This is Alpha Minecraft right here. I don't know if I showed you this in the previous episode. Maybe I did, can't remember. Come on world, load in. Here we go. Basically, I use this biome for our new lab area because it doesn't grow nomadic craft plants and it doesn't have a whole lot of plants altogether, which is great. If I could decide, I would have no plants. I tried some snowy biomes as well, but yeah, I think this is better. Hi, cow. I just needed to kill something with my bow. Look at this as well. This is Tomcraft V. That you get from mobs, and my wand here is full, but if it wouldn't have been full, I could have regained some of my V by just killing mobs. That is good to know, and we'll probably use that in the future. So anyway, this is the place, this is where we want to build our new thing, and I'm thinking just starting off with a big, huge freaking platform. So let's put this down there, and let's get rid of all this crap. And now let's use our Tomcraft skills. So shift right click. We have the equal trade. I did a new one. I created a new one in between episodes, by the way. So I have the golden capped one. It can hold 50 instead of 25. All right. And now let's do... let's do this. Yes. Okay. Question is how big we want this thing. We want it pretty big. But like I said, this is just going to be like a platform for now. We'll see. I really want to build a futuristic base as well, so that we have a nature base for magics, a factory for our home, and then like a futuristic base for our tests, the lab. But yeah, this is the quarried stone, I should say. Let me just show you this. Let's do that. And oops. I want to show you that you can obviously right click. The reason you don't want to do that until you framed it like I had there was because otherwise it will spread, and yeah, it's under no control. But look at this block. Isn't that perfect for floor? Isn't that perfect for flooring? I think that is beautiful. We used this in season 1, and that's why I didn't use it until now. But I feel like, yeah, it's time to use it again. What I like is that it's so clear to see the borders, which is great for measuring things. And it's also white, which I like. Anyway, let me lay this out. I think I want a pretty big platform. Do I have my tape measure? No. Dang it. I also need to move our applied logistics stuff over here. Yeah, let me get all that done and we'll start working on this trophy farm. And we are... dang it, we're out. No, yeah, okay. So guys, we will not have enough of this beautiful quarried stone to build the entire platform today. But I think we got a bit here, a bit done. I calculated, so I decided to go with a 95 times 95 platform. And that will be room for plenty of stuff. So I hope, I always make these things too small. It's like, why didn't you go bigger, man? That's 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Okay. I'm just calculating how much more quartz stone I have. Boom. 1 left. Okay. There we go. So this is it. We got a pretty big chunk done. I calculated you need a lot, like 9,100 blocks to cover that platform, and I had 4,500, I guess. So that makes sense that we got half of it done. That was nice. All right, so now let's start thinking about this farm. Let me just, what happened here? I don't know what I did over here. So what I'm thinking for this farm is that we want to kill the mobs using the diamond spikes. And I'm not sure if it works. I mean, it should work, but it's one of those things that we'll have to try out. So let's see. Do we first of all have any cursed earth? Yes, we have a little bit of cursed earth. We're going to use the cursed earth to spawn them in. And then how do we want to design this? We need the diamond spikes. We probably need a bunch of them. They are pretty expensive, by the way. Look at this. If I were to build 10, that is a total of 45 diamonds. Okay, so not so bad. Let's give me 12 more of these. Beautiful. That's 16. How do we want to do this? So I'm thinking that we have a tower of power. We'll start it somewhere along. We'll just build it like here. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll drop them down. We'll drop the mobs down using fans to a killing section. That's maybe a 3x3. Yeah, it doesn't need to be bigger. And then what we'll do is that we'll have rings. Let's see if we can get this going. We'll have like rings of spawning. Oh, I shouldn't do this. Dang it. Shouldn't do this. Why isn't that starting to burn, by the way? It's sun here. Weird. Let's use normal dirt here. So we'll do rings like that and another one like that. Aha. And then we'll come around like so. Wait a minute. What did I do wrong here? Doesn't matter. Let's put that there. Okay, yeah. We'll have one layer like that, and then we'll duplicate this layer. Let me just finish this. We'll duplicate this layer upwards. And I think we can't drop them too far because then they will die from fall damage, right? Ideally, they would have 1 health or hit point when they come down. But we're not going to worry too much about that. I don't think it's going to be that important. Wow, look at that tree in the distance there. That looks pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. As you can see, I used cyan sky and blue fog. So no longer do we have the red stuff. The red sky. How big do we want to make this? The fans can push 8 blocks. So, Let me lay something out here and we'll try it out. I think this is good though, dropping them down on a 3x3 like that. I don't know how much damage it does though. We'll have to sort of try it out. And then to pick up the items, I think we're going to use these factory manager and then rapid item valve thingy-majingy, but we'll do that together in a second. Let me build a few platforms here. Let me see. Dirt. Oh wow, we have tons of dirt. No issue there. All right, check it out, guys. Check it out. Looks pretty cool, I think. So we got the Tower of Power. I decided to do 4 layers, and we're gonna have to try it out, see if we should add more. What's cool with this is that I wanted full control, so I added a lever and I hooked up this red alloy wire around the thing, and have lamps here. And if we take a look at F7, we can see the spawning spots, and then if we hit the lever, we still have we are gonna have a few in the middle like this, but that's okay. It's not completely shutting it off, but almost. if I want to completely shut it off, I'm gonna have to sacrifice some spawning spots. So I think this will be decent. So also these red alloy wires, they go across like this. And that is because we are going to put, let's eat some cooked meat ingot first. We're gonna put fans down like this. And remember, I think we only need each other to be a fan. The weird thing with these are that you can actually like put them in a direction. I think I'm gonna try and put them as straight as possible to begin with, and we'll have to see if the mobs fall down in the hole or not. That is the question. And then, oops, come on. I'm so bad with placing these straight. I don't really understand the mechanic behind this, but yeah, I guess that's fine. And then behind this won't be like the super prettiest thing you've ever seen, but behind this we'll do this. So we'll go dark glass all the way. So it will be super dark in there. No mobs will be able to spawn on these because I have magnum torches put down in the lab area now as well. So I think it will be pretty cool. It will be pretty cool. Hopefully we'll be able to test it out in just a minute. That looks pretty badass. That looks pretty badass. I like that. Oh my goodness, it looks pretty bad ass. That's what I said. So next, before we put in the cursed earth, let's work a little bit on the killing area. I guess what we will do is something like this, just in case this in the skystone, and then let's do this. Ooh, this will look pretty. This will look pretty. Yes. And let's put down you, and you. And now let's use the dark glass just because it's cool. Very nice. Now to pick up all the items, let's do this on camera. Let's come down here, and where's my shovel? There. Dig out. Let's dig out a little thing here. I should have marked. Is this the middle? No. This is the middle. Yes. So let me mark that. Boop. Just so I know where it is, and put that there. That there, and that there. Okay, so down here in our nice little hole, nice little dirt hole, we're gonna set up this Steve's Factory Manager thing. So what we want is a rapid item valve. Actually, you know what? You know what we should do? Let's break that. Let's come up here. Let's put down a block of some sort there, and rapid item valve from Steve's Factory Manager. Put that down so that it's facing upwards. Now quartz stone goes there. Ouch, 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 ouch. Chill down, chill down. Do that and then get out of here. Okay. So there's our rapid item valve. Now let's go ahead and do, yeah, I guess we'll do this. Bring that up with a inventory cable. And now let's hook up. Oh, that's some weird noise. Let's hook up this the manager, the machine inventory manager right there, and I'm gonna put a chest for now on there, and then let's do create trigger, and we want to say every 10th second should be good enough for sure. Create input, and then our input is going to be our item valve, target's going to be up, and blacklist here, so all items, and then create an output, and let's target the chest. The nice thing with this item valve, I think I've said that before, the nice thing is that it picks up items through blocks. So it's not like your vacuum hopper or anything like that, because it picks them up through the blocks. So if we try this out, let's drop down a few of these. Ooh, they are picked up. 2 of them. Very nice. Beautiful, isn't that cool? Love this mod, love it so much. All right, the last and final step would be to... oh crap, do you know what I've done? I've done a massive error here. You guys have probably already seen it. Ah, no. I hooked this up so that the fans are on when the lamps are on. It should be the opposite. To fix that though, don't you fear, don't you worry. I know what to do. we're gonna go ahead and exchange these lamps then for the inverted version. So we do use the white lamps from Project Red. We're gonna use the inverted ones instead. And I wonder if I could, I don't know if this is gonna work, but can I do this? No. Dang it! I can't equal trade it. Okay, let me exchange these real quick. Alright, all the lamps have been exchanged. Let's just re-hook up these. So let me just tell you quickly that this is episode 59. In the next episode, we are going to pick the Steam game giveaway of your choice. So for those of you who are new to my channel, we do a giveaway here where you get to choose a Steam game. If you randomly get picked in my ComputerCraft machine back in the factory. Is that all of them? No. You get to choose a free Steam game of your choice. And the next episode should be our Christmas special, is how I'm thinking. So we'll do the pick, and maybe we'll do 2 picks. So make sure you comment. The more comments you have, the bigger are your chances of getting drawn. And we'll also do some Christmas stuff. I know that Christmas is like a religious thing for most people. It's like it's not part of your religion maybe, or something like that. But for me, I'm an atheist, I think it's called. I don't believe in anything. I believe in Minecraft. That's what I believe in. And having fun and sharing and yeah, enjoying your time with people. So I'm gonna do, and I love Christmas. I absolutely love Christmas. Wow, that creeper was scary. Absolutely love Christmas, mostly because I get to spend time with my family, get to go away with my lovely girlfriend for a few days, and you know, just chillax, what's it called? Catch up on all the books that I haven't read. I don't really read books, but you know what I mean. Watch Minecraft videos or such. And let's get out of here. So I absolutely love Christmas. I love everything around it. I love the snow and all that. So we're going to do a little Christmas special next time, which means more presents as well. Let's do that. Hopefully they're all pushed down. This guy's having issues. I was worried about this. Dang it. I was worried that they would get pushed and then they wouldn't get pushed into the hole. As you can see, they're kind of just hanging out. That's because this fan is pushing and this fan is pushing. Huh. I was kind of hoping that it would work anyway. Huh. One creeper has gone in. Dang it. Okay. Let me think for a second. What we could do is extend the platforms, redo the whole thing. That would suck. We could also try and just do the fans in the corners, I guess. Huh. Yes, let's turn this off. Alright, give me a second, see if I can fix this. Alright, so take 2, guys. Take 2. I moved the things, the drop down to over here. And I put the fans in a different position. I have no idea if this is gonna work. This thing looks a little bit weird now, but it still looks pretty okay, I think. So let's turn that. Oh crap! I put down torches because yeah, I didn't want creepers to spawn in my face. So let's go ahead and remove those. This should work. I did now utilize the whole fans being faced in a different direction thingamajiggy that I talked about before. And this should work, hopefully. Let's see. But what I wanted to tell you about the presents thing, so maybe there will be extra giveaways in the next episode, we'll see. I want to do some Christmas decoration stuff, and let me know in the comments how you celebrate Christmas. And I was hoping if I get enough comments, we could do like a open comments thing in the next episode. I don't know really what that means, but I think it will be damn awesome. And we got a guy standing there. Dang it. That creeper, is he going down? Is he going down? He's going down. He's getting timber. Okay, so the creeper went down, but we do have a flaw in the system. This zombie right here. Oh, there's another one who went down. I want to see if they die at the top there. Do they die from fall damage, or do they just die from the spikes. I wonder. Normally I would cut now and I would let this run for 10 hours, but because I got sick, because of lack of time until this needs to be posted in like just a few hours, I can't really do a 10-hour cutscene here. But that is bothering. We could always put another... I wonder how he went there though. He couldn't go against the stream, could he? How's the dark... Ooh, what? Why is this not dark on all spots? Oh, you know what? These freaking lights, man. Wait, let me try something here. Yeah, these freaking lights, they let through light. That sucks. Okay, so we need to do that and that, because I think the red alloy, this wire here, that actually blocks the light. Yeah, this... Remember that when using these blocks. They do... put light through, which is kind of terrible. Kind of terrible. That's better. Ooh, a skeleton. He gets pushed down fine. I think this is working pretty good. I think it's working pretty good. I think we need to be watching it for a little bit. And obviously once the cursed earth grows fully, then yeah, we'll have more mobs drop down. I guess also what I want to do here is make sure I only keep the trophies, because, I mean, we do have a giant mob farm already. I don't think there's any mob loot that we really need. It would be nice to see. Did I say that it's 1 out of 1,000 that you'll get a trophy from if it's a player kill? Ooh, let's look at the spiders. Do they get through there? They should. They're able to climb. Dang it. Come here, spiders. Come here, buddies. Oh my goodness, yeah, this isn't perfect. This isn't perfect. Well, I guess it does serve its purpose, though. I mean, these spiders, they're kind of flying and thinking they're all super cool. The rapid item valve is doing its thing, though. It's really working out great. Here comes a creeper. Oh, he's fighting it. He's fighting it. He is fighting. What is he? How is that possible? How is that possible, Mr. Creeper? Look at him. He's strong. Oh, man. Wow. I guess we could just place fans all over then. Yeah, these spiders are going to cause an issue, aren't they? Well, crap. Oh, there goes the creeper. There goes the creeper. Wow, these diamond spikes, they seem to kill the mobs really fast as well. It's like they do a lot of damage. Why is that? Yeah, there we go. They do a lot of damage. We could, if we wanted to, we could also pick up the XP here using... I don't know actually if you could pick them up with the item valve. Let's just see. Create liquid input. Is this... No. No, so we can't do the item valve is not considered to be a tank. Dang it! That sucks. But we could do it with like a vacuum hopper, of course. I've created a monster. I've created a monster. Let me work a little bit more on this. I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is... Oh, was that a chicken? It was a chicken. This is now working out really great. I did install a few more fans, as you can see, and that seemed to do the trick. So they're all being shoved down there. Another thing I did was that I installed these up here. So for any spider that climb, they go up like that by spider, and their loot drops all the way down and is picked up by this factory manager. This is a little bit loud. Maybe I should do that while I talk. Yeah, okay. The cool thing about this though, I mean it's not perfect, but the diamond spikes kills the mobs pretty quickly, and we do get the rare drops like miniature red hearts and other things. I did go ahead and install a filter, so I did after the output to the iron chest, I'm now inputting from the iron chest and blacklisting a few items that I want to keep. Trophies, red hearts, yellow hearts, zombie heads, creeper heads, redstone, glowstone, and iron ingots. And the rest is getting into the into the into the trash can here, so it never gets full. Maybe I want to keep ender pearls, but I don't think so. How many ender pearls do we have? 26,000. You know what? No, let's not keep ender pearls. Let's only keep the rare loot here. I don't know. I didn't even know why I keep the mob heads. I just thought it was a fun idea. The thing is that we have the mob farm in the nether, right? So we don't need it. Another important change that I made in between cutscenes was the lights. As you can see, I changed them out for these inverted lights from Mine Factory Reloaded. Works like this. Basically, they look pretty cool, I think. You run quick on them as well. Yeah, wow. Whew, look at that. Because the white lamps or the lamps from Project Red are buggy. It's not only that they're letting through the lights like we saw, it's also that once you unload the chunk, they will kind of bug out and not be working at all. So it's yeah, I don't know why they act like that. It's been like that for a while. I am not running the latest version on Project Red, so maybe it's fixed though in a later version. But anyway, I changed it to these. I think it turned out pretty good. I think this thing looks a little bit badass, as I said. And obviously in the end we'll probably end up moving this to the factory once we've got it all sorted out. And yeah, the lab is all about designing and trying to show you guys an easy way of building technical stuff, and then we move it and design it later. But overall I think it turned out pretty good. I like it. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. Normally, as I think I said, maybe I cut that out, I don't know. Normally I do a 10-hour cutscene here and just wait for me to get a trophy to confirm that it's working. But I don't have time for that today. This episode is going out in like 1.5 hours, so I need to render it and stuffs. But do leave me a comment, let me know what you think. And also, let me talk a little bit about the channel. So, Crash Landing is kind of ending. Yeah. So, Crash Landing fans, I'm sorry, but the thing is, I think that we've completed the quests, which was the goal. Any other modded stuff I do in this series anyway, so I don't see the point in having two. But don't you fear, there is a new multiplayer series coming out. Or a new series that is multiplayer coming out, and I want to see if you can guess what that series is going to be. Leave a comment down below, and also let me know how you are planning to celebrate Christmas. Maybe we'll talk about that in our Christmas special, the next episode 60, and don't miss it for some extra giveaways and stuffs. Yes. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. I hope that you have enjoyed seeing this trophy grinder. What the crap? Endermen keep stealing our blocks. Yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed seeing this trophy grinder, and I hope that you will be with me in the next one. Until then, take care, guys. Have a fantastic evening. Bye.